Hello, welcome to Quick and Dirty Land Cruiser. Today I'm going to do a video, a rundown on this 87 FJ60 that I have after many requests. So again, this is an 87 FJ60. It has been repainted. The paint job was probably done 10-15 years ago, so it's just done very well, and kept it polished. So this truck, it's had kind of a mild restoration. It didn't need kind of a full-blown deal, but it has had a lot of the stuff done that you would do in a full restoration. It just hasn't been framed off. But for starters, I built the truck out with 4x4 labs, bumpers all the way around, as you can see here. Actually, I think they make this bumper now, but at the time, the guys were real cool to kind of make this a little different for me. I had them add the side hoops, I believe, but it turned out real well. So got the 33 by 1050s on it with a dark gray wheel. I did the paint job on that myself. Turned out real well. It's got the 2.5-inch Old Man Emu lift on it. If you can see very well there, the greasable shackles there. This truck, as you will notice there, if you can see, I'll have to get a better view, does have a sway bar that I added to the truck, which I will say made an awesome difference. This truck does have a new exhaust system, 2.5-inch all the way out, with a 44 series Flowmaster. And it sounds fantastic. I do have, you can see the blue line running there to the rear differential. It does have a ARB air locker. I installed that. And if you also look up above the shock there, the shiny cylinder, that is the fuel pump, because I did do a Sniper fuel injection to this truck. So I'm gonna give an overview of these mods I've done to the truck. Then I will do some subsequent videos to kind of get more detail of it. So here's the 4x4 rear labs bumper with the dual swing out tire holder, jerry can holder. Let's see here. So, and then again, there's the 4x4 labs bump out slider that I've done. Okay, so this has the ARB rack. Just kind of looks a little more classic for this truck, I thought. And I've got a light bar added to that. And I have done the, this is actually the mirrors that you would see on a 79 series. I got rid of those original FJ60 mirrors that are really horrible because they don't stay in place. Okay, let's see where we go next here. I have put the LED lights all the way around the truck pretty much. Those are that's a replacement housing with a LED light inside it. Really works a lot better. And my little squirter things do work on the headlights, by the way. You can find those little valves online. But anyways, here's the interior. Door panels were probably redone years ago. Still look great. Just did a dash cap on this truck. You can't get a dash for these things from the factory anymore. I'm trying to find a a nice used one possibly, but dash caps are fine. This truck does have the H55 5-speed transmission, which I will say is fantastic. And then you can see here, this is the computer brain here for the EFI, the Holley Sniper. You can see the seats, the carpet, all that's been redone at one point on this truck. Just trying to give everybody a nice little overview. Got ceramic tint on these windows, which I will say is pretty awesome. Really drops down the heat on this truck. Took away from the little bit of the classic look on it, but sure does make it nice to drive around when you're out in the hot of the sun. All right, let's go under the hood. That's an old fake Holley choke. I don't have a choke anymore, thankfully. It's the best thing I ever did. Get rid of the carburation. Okay, so here I have my winch, my EFI, my lights, everything's wired up to this battery. I've got everything labeled so I know what's what. I have some trailer circuit breakers there for hauling my camper trailer if I do ever with this truck, but I don't. Okay, for starters, the biggest thing, the best thing is the Holley Sniper. And I'll do a more detailed deal about that installation in another video. But done headers on this. These are from TPI.com, TPI4x4.com. They've been fine. I did use these spacers here I cut some metal stock to get a better bite on making sure these headers don't leak down the road. So I did do that, and that haven't had any problems with them leaking. I did coat them with a header paint, just to help with the rust. I have done the Saginaw conversion here for just to get rid of that leaky power steering pump that these Toyotas typically have, which yeah, I've not had any problems with that. It's been pretty good since I did that. I didn't get any more assists from the power steering, but still, it's good though, it doesn't leak. This is the alternator, the original alternator from what I've been told. Just anytime I had it go out on me one time, just took it to an alternator shop, had them redo it. And so he put a smaller pulley on here to help me get a little more juice out of the alternator, just to provide a little better power and amperage out of it for the extra electronics that we're running on this truck now. There's the ARB onboard compressor with the solenoid and air line to the actual locker. And I'll show you how I wired that in. It's locked. Let me go around. So when you're cranking these up with the EFI, this little computer comes on. You hear the fuel pump working. There we go. Then you get all your sensors, temperature, RPMs. You're getting readings from your mix on the one oxygen sensor that you have to add. But on the ARB switches, let's see if you can see these guys. It's a little darker than I thought, but so I wired these guys right here. And yeah, does it come on? Yeah, that one comes on too. Okay, yeah. All right, don't ever use those in this truck, but it's nice to have if you did. Just have a Pioneer head unit with an under seat sub from Pioneer. And just speakers mounted pretty much the original size, I believe, that had to be mounted inside the door panels. And then there's the back. These seats, the cloth was replaced at one point, all the vinyl on the door panels. Carpet has been replaced. This truck does sit with a 1.5 inch spacer on these 33 by 1050s. This is the wheel color I did, which is a hammered black from Rust-Oleum with a satin clear over finish. It actually takes the hammered out and gives you just a perfect, really dark gray. Really pleased with that. So that's pretty much it. That's a rundown on this FJ60. Just a fantastic truck to drive. Re-gearing it with the H55 transmission, getting that lower front gear with the high gear, the fifth gear, really just makes the truck. And the headers and a good exhaust with fuel injection really brings the torquey but low horsepower engine to life. And this motor does have 200,000+ miles on it. It's never been opened up, still runs like a champ. I've just put some better systems on it, and it's really made it a lot more fun to drive. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please subscribe and ask any questions you might have, and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching.